on developing other aspects of your life along with it, like your philosophy, then you're just going to end up with...
Well, certainly a bodybuilder has to have a knowledge of all the muscles, but that's not why I chose medicine, no.
The dark truth behind Mike Mentzer's death. On the last day of January 1990, Mike Mentzer, a former bodybuilder, was confined to a psychiatric ward for 4 weeks. He had been institutionalized, arrested, and criticized for his bizarre behavior. However, a cataclysmic event was about to happen, bringing him out of his private hell.
Mike.
Darcy Beckles of Barbados was second overall, and Dave Dupre was third overall.
Your goal is sharply, but realistically defined. All that remains is carrying out your plan.
But if you were to look deep down inside of yourself, get honest, what you're really looking for. I thought that evil was something you just read about in novels and newspapers, when in fact evil is something that's around all of us.
Controversies involved. Mike Mentzer, the renowned bodybuilder and Mr. Olympia champion, passed away on June 10, 2001 at the age of 49.
Your goal is sharply, but realistically defined. All that remains is carrying out your plan.
Come on up. Fight it, you man, you coward. Come on, one more.
On developing other aspects of your life along with it, like your philosophy, then you're just going to end up with...
His death was attributed to heart failure, which shocked the bodybuilding community and his fans worldwide. While his passing was a significant loss to the fitness world, there have been some controversies and debates surrounding the circumstances of his death. In the years leading up to his passing, Mike Mentzer had struggled with various health issues, including heart problems. He was known for his intense and unconventional training methods, which involved high-intensity, low-volume workouts. Some critics and fellow bodybuilders questioned whether his training style might have contributed to his heart issues. However, it is essential to recognize that there is no definitive scientific evidence linking his training approach to his heart failure. Heart failure can be caused by various factors, including genetic predisposition, lifestyle choices, and medical history. Therefore, it is crucial to avoid making sweeping judgments about the relationship between his training and his health without concrete evidence. Another controversy surrounding Mike Mentzer's death was the use of performance-enhancing substances. Like many bodybuilders of his era, Mentzer faced accusations and speculation about the use of steroids and other drugs to enhance his physique. While he never tested positive for any banned substances during his competitive career, the speculation continued to persist. It is important to note that the bodybuilding culture of the time often had lax regulations and testing protocols, making it challenging to definitively establish whether athletes were using banned substances. Without concrete evidence, it is unfair to make any definitive claims about Mentzer's drug use. Furthermore, Mentzer's close relationship with his brother, Ray Mentzer, also contributed to the controversies surrounding his death. Ray, also a bodybuilder, had a history of substance abuse, and some reports suggested that he might have played a role in Mike's passing. However, these claims were largely speculative and not substantiated by any concrete evidence. In the aftermath of Mike Mentzer's death, his legacy as a bodybuilder and his impact on the fitness world continue to be celebrated. His training methods and philosophies have inspired countless athletes and trainers, and he is still regarded as one of the most influential figures in bodybuilding history.
It's a wonderful endeavor in and of itself. There's a lot of self-satisfaction.
Well, certainly a bodybuilder has to have a knowledge of all the muscles, but that's not why I chose medicine, no.
Mike is 27, a pre-med student. He won the 1976 Mr. America.
But if you were to look deep down inside of yourself, get honest, what you're really looking for. It's interesting, at the 1980 Olympia, the only people who saw Arnold as the winner.
While controversies and speculations surrounding his death have persisted, it is essential to remember that the true details of his passing may never be fully known. Instead of focusing on the controversies, it is more important to celebrate his contributions to the world of bodybuilding and fitness and remember him for his achievements and influence on the sport. The legendary feud. In the world of bodybuilding, few rivalries have captured the attention and controversy as that between Arnold Schwarzenegger and Mike Mentzer during the 1980 Mr. Olympia contest. This feud, witnessed firsthand by rising bodybuilder Tom Platz, has left a lasting impact on the sport's history and the lives of those involved.
The purpose of all goal achievement is to develop a sense of mastery, efficacy.
Mike.
Darcy Beckles of Barbados was second overall, and Dave Dupre was third overall.
But if you were to look deep down inside of yourself, get honest, what you're really looking for.
3 separate workouts. Workout number 1, viewer, you may recall, was chest and back.
Happiness, which can only be derived from achieving goals.
The aftermath of this contentious rivalry would go on to shape the paths of both Schwarzenegger and Mentzer, leading to significant consequences that transcended the bodybuilding stage. Tom Platz, a promising bodybuilding star in the 1970s, found himself at the epicenter of this infamous feud during his second Mr. Olympia contest in 1980. As an eyewitness to the confrontation between the two legendary bodybuilders, Platz had a unique perspective on the events that unfolded that day. In one of his seminars, Platz offered insights into what went down between Schwarzenegger and Mentzer, shedding light on the personal dynamics that fueled the controversy. According to Platz's recollections, during the 1980 Mr. Olympia contest, tensions were palpable backstage as the two bodybuilding giants prepared to face off. Mike Mentzer, known for his intense and unconventional training methods, had publicly clashed with Arnold Schwarzenegger over their differing philosophies. Schwarzenegger's approach of high-volume, multiple-set workouts stood in stark contrast to Mentzer's advocacy of high-intensity, low-volume training. On that fateful day, the feud reached a boiling point when Schwarzenegger made a cutting remark about Mentzer's stomach, saying, "Hey, you have a fat stomach anyhow." This comment infuriated Mentzer, who responded by rushing toward Schwarzenegger, escalating the situation into a tense and heated confrontation. Emotions ran high and the feud took a personal turn, intensifying the already fierce competitive rivalry. Despite the heated exchange, Platz believed that Mentzer had immense potential as a bodybuilder. He described Mentzer as the golden child and an intellectual bodybuilder, recognizing his depth of knowledge and dedication to the sport. Platz expressed that if Mentzer had let go of the bitterness stemming from the incident, he could have potentially become the next Mr. Olympia. However, the grudge held by Mentzer seemed to linger long after the 1980 Mr. Olympia contest. Platz's observations and insights suggested that Mentzer never truly moved past the controversy, even though he and Schwarzenegger eventually became friends.
There is the overall champion, Mike Mentzer from Washington, D.C.
DJ Mike.
Darcy Beckles of Barbados was second overall, and Dave Dupre was third overall.
The lingering bitterness appeared to poison Mentzer's mind and body, possibly contributing to the challenges he faced in his personal and professional life. Tom Platz's perspective. In a seminar in September 2018 at the David Gym in Zurich, Switzerland, Tom Platz was questioned about the infamous 1980 Mr. Olympia controversy.
Motivation may imply a lot of things to a lot of people.
You wonder why you wanted to go into sport in the first place. It's hard. It's downright, it will annihilate.
You can't do that when you can do it in the gym. I was paid a lot of money.
No one piece of equipment is capable of working magic. For optimal results, the single most important factor.
I thought that evil was something you just read about in novels and newspapers, when in fact evil is something that's around all of us.
Also judged to have the best arms and the best legs.
Recalling the incident, Platz shared that Schwarzenegger's comment about Mentzer's stomach had triggered the altercation. Platz believed that Mentzer's refusal to let go of the matter, despite the reconciliation with Schwarzenegger, played a role in his ultimate downfall. Platz likened carrying such bitterness to a form of poison for the mind and body, drawing parallels to cancer. He suggested that negative energy and a toxic mindset could have detrimental effects on one's overall health. According to Platz, harboring negative thoughts and expecting bad outcomes could manifest into physical ailments, affecting one's entire being. While Mentzer's training methods and bodybuilding achievements were commendable, it became evident that the emotional baggage from the feud impacted his outlook on the sport. The lingering bitterness and resentment may have contributed to his decision to distance himself from competitive bodybuilding, gradually fading from the public eye. In a 1993 interview, Mike Mentzer described the 1980 scene, admitting that Schwarzenegger's condescending tone got the best of him. He claimed that charging at Schwarzenegger was an attempt to assert his strength and intimidate his rival. Despite this, Mentzer conceded that the feud was the final push that made him part ways from the competitive bodybuilding world. It is essential to acknowledge that the exact reasons for Mentzer's passing in 2001 may never be definitively known. However, Platz's perspective offers a unique glimpse into the potential impact of long-standing rivalries and unresolved conflicts in the world of professional sports. The intense pressures of the competitive bodybuilding world, combined with the passionate personalities of the athletes involved, can create a perfect storm of emotions and tensions. The eventual reconciliation between Schwarzenegger and Mentzer highlights the importance of forgiveness and personal growth. It demonstrates that the ability to let go of grudges and move forward can lead to healing and growth, even after tumultuous feuds. In conclusion, the feud between Arnold Schwarzenegger and Mike Mentzer during the 1980 Mr. Olympia contest was a pivotal moment in bodybuilding history. Tom Platz's eyewitness account and subsequent reflections provide valuable insights into the dynamics that fueled the controversy and its far-reaching consequences. While the exact reasons for Mentzer's passing may remain a mystery, Platz's observations offer a reminder of the complexities of professional sports and the potential impact of unresolved conflicts on athletes' lives.
Now you're going to go to failure on the press down, the isolation exercise.
The purpose of all goal achievement is to develop a sense of mastery, efficacy.
Well, I get into bodybuilding, and that led to, of course, an intense interest in the body.
In proper form, then that's it.
Happiness, which can only be derived from achieving goals.
The story serves as a cautionary tale of the significance of cultivating mental and emotional well-being alongside physical success in the demanding world of bodybuilding. Ultimately, it underscores the importance of embracing forgiveness, healing, and personal growth in pursuit of a balanced and fulfilling life. That's all for this video, folks. We'll see you next time.